Today we are going to learn some of the very important shortcut keys that are used with the Windows key. So the first shortcut that we are going to use is the Windows Explorer. So how does the Windows Explorer work? Instead of grabbing your mouse and giving to the Windows Explorer button and clicking it, and it pops up like this, you can directly press Windows plus E, and boom, there you go. The window opens quickly. The second is, if you want to quickly open the system properties in order to find some information like the type of your operating system, the processor of your computer system, the amount of RAM your system have, or any other important information like the device manager, remote settings, and advanced system settings, etc., you can quickly press Windows key plus break, and there you go. You can either go to the Run dialog box by going to the Windows button and then typing Run, and there you can click it right here. If you want to quickly access the Run dialog box, you can simply press Windows plus R, and there you go. Here you can quickly access many programs without touching the mouse. Like, for example, if you want to open the calculator app, you can simply type CALC, and by pressing enter, the calculator will pop up. Besides, if you want to open, for example, MS Word, you can simply type WinWord, and by pressing enter, it will pop up quickly. So Run is a very important shortcut. The fourth shortcut key is Windows plus D. For example, you have opened multiple programs. Like suppose I have got multiple programs opened like this, and here is you can see that I have got multiple programs opened. On the contrary, you would come and minimize each of the program manually by clicking it. But with this shortcut, you can quickly get to your desktop by pressing Windows plus D. Another very useful shortcut key is Windows plus Tab. If you press Windows Tab key, you can see that I can create here another virtual desktop. If you have, for example, opened multiple windows and you want to suppose record a lecture or do some other task, and while shifting between windows from one to the next, it wastes your time, and also it's pretty irritating. So you can quickly create a new virtual desktop that is empty, and you can quickly open your applications here, and it will not bother you, and you can quickly get done with your work. Again, by pressing Windows plus Tab, it will bring you to this menu, and you can quickly select your desktop by pressing the Tab key, and you can also use the arrow keys to quickly skip between the desktops. Number 6 is the Windows key plus the numeric keys on top of your keyboard. If you press Windows plus 1, it will open up the first program on your taskbar. For example, if I press Windows plus 1, it will open up the first program on my taskbar. If I press Windows plus 3, this will open up the third program on my taskbar. And similarly, you can go from 1 to 9, and it will open up to 9 program applications that are pinned to your taskbar. You want to record your gameplay, so for that you don't need to install an explicit screen recorder. You can do this directly from your Windows, simply by pressing Windows key plus G. And the Windows embedded game recorder will pop up, and you can quickly access your gameplay over here. Herefrom, you can take a screenshot of your gameplay. You can record your gameplay. You can stop recording. You can pause it, resume it. You can also opt for recording your mic. And there are a lot of other options. You can also sign in to your Microsoft account to upload your gameplay to the Xbox. Another cool feature of Windows 10 is that you can quickly get access to the most frequently used applications by clicking on the Action Center button. But if you want to access it without using the mouse, you can quickly do this by pressing the Windows plus A hotkey, and this will quickly bring you to this menu. Here you can navigate further by pressing the Tab key, and when you come to this section, you can use the navigation keys or the arrow keys to go to the desired program. Another shortcut key is if you want to minimize all of your open programs, like for example, I have got multiple programs and all of these are opened, and I want to minimize all of them at once. One way to do this is to go explicitly to each program and press the minimize key, but obviously this will take pretty much time. So the quick solution is to press Windows plus M, and this will minimize all of your open programs. On the number 10 is the short key Windows plus U. By pressing this key, it will bring you up the ease of access window. Herefrom you can access a lot of actions, like for example the display, cursor and pointer size, magnifier, color filters, etc. etc. So this is another cool short key that you can use. Now another minor short key, but this could be useful in some ways if you want to use a smiley in your conversation or just anywhere you want to use any smiley or emoticon. So an emoticon can be brought up by pressing the Windows plus dot, and we can type in here. From you can click an emoji and it will be inserted into your text editor. The best thing about smileys is that you cannot even increase their size, but you can also change their color, orientation, and a lot more. Okay, this hotkey is for the taskbar, but it is divided into two sub shortkeys. One is Windows plus T, while the second is Windows plus B, taskbar. So this section right here, all the programs pinned to the taskbar up here can be accessed by pressing the Windows plus T button. As you can see, by pressing the Windows plus T button, the control has gotten over here, and now using the arrow keys you can access the rest of the programs. And by pressing the Windows plus B button, you can quickly access this section of the taskbar, and by using the arrow keys you can quickly access any of your required options. For example, if you are working with some text or some picture that has tiny details on it and you want to zoom in on it, you can quickly access the magnifier option by pressing the Windows plus, and by pressing it again, this will zoom in to its maximum size. You can zoom it even further, or you can zoom it out. And by zooming it in, wherever you move your cursor, the zoom will follow there. And the last shortcut for today is the Windows plus L key. If I want to lock down my PC in order to let not others peek into my work, I can lock my PC quickly without shutting it down. So I can press Windows plus L and boom, my PC is locked. No one can access it now until I type in my password. So guys, this is it for today. I hope today's lecture would have helped you in using your hands on some pretty good shortkeys, and I hope while using these shortkeys this can make your life a lot easier, believe me.